Okay, so assume we want to estimate the mean IQ score for the population of statistics professors. How many statistics professors must be randomly selected for IQ tests if we want 95% confidence that the sample mean is within 2 IQ points of the population mean? Assume that sigma is equal to 15. So how many means we're looking for the sample size? We want 95% confidence. That's going to give us the critical value. We want to be within 2 IQ points, so within 2 points, and sigma is given 15. All right, so 95% confidence. What is the critical value that goes with that? 1.96. It's one of the ones that keeps coming back, right? So we don't have to find it again and again. We can simply remember or look on our formula sheet. Okay, so n we said is equal to z alpha half times sigma divided by the margin of error and all that squared. So we know what z alpha half is. We know what sigma is because it's given. But what is the margin of error? What's the only other number we have over here? 2. So when we're looking at proportions, many times it says within 2 percentage points or within 0.02. Now when we're looking at the mean, our margin of errors are going to be larger numbers because we're not just looking at intervals between 0 and 1 as we do with the proportions. So for these samples, we usually have a much larger margin of error. So z alpha half was 1.96, sigma is 15, margin of error is 2, and then at the very end we are going to square all that. So 1.96 times 15 divided by 2, and that number squared is 216.09. Now, what was the rounding rule for our sample size? Yeah, we always round up. So just remember that. Always round up because we want to make sure we've predetermined our confidence level, we've predetermined our margin of error, and we want to make sure that our sample satisfies that, so therefore we're always going to round up to the next larger number, which is 217. Right, because we can't have a 216.09 people. Okay, so turn to page 5 in your other worksheet.